Today on Running to Him.
The only way we as men and women obtain God's wisdom is through following God's truth and living our lives through God's love. Today's reading is Proverbs chapter 1, verses 1 through 7, and we will concentrate on verses 2 through 7. Proverbs 1, 1 and 2 says, "To know wisdom and instruction, to discern the sayings of understanding, to receive instruction in wise behavior, righteousness, justice, and equity, to give prudence to the naive, and to the youth knowledge and discretion. A wise man will hear and increase in learning, and a man of understanding will acquire wise counsel. To understand a proverb and a figure, the words of the wise and their riddles. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, and fools despise wisdom and instruction." Today we begin our walk through the book of Proverbs, and we approach Proverbs through a discussion of 14 different topics. Each day we will look at one of the many passages which touch on that particular topic, but I encourage you to read the passages which you will see at the end of the devotion. Today we will begin by looking at the topic of wisdom. Who do we consider wise? Many look to politicians for their wisdom. Others look to their teachers or professors in college. Some look to science and others look to themselves. If we aren't looking to God for our wisdom, the chance of getting it right diminishes almost to nothing. The only place that wisdom may be truly found is in the author himself, God. We have a perfect example of people looking to themselves for wisdom. Today there is a debate raging in the Western society concerning gender and sex. Those who reject God as the creator and sustainer of the world are proposing that there is no clear definition of who a man and woman is. They say, it's a matter of choice. You get to choose whether you live your life as a woman, a man, or none of the above. And while it is true that anyone can dress as a man or a woman, the fact that a person dresses in such a way does not change their biological masculinity or femininity. No matter how hard a person tries to deny his or her biology, they can't. A biological male will always be a biological male. The same holds for a female. There are some who alter their bodies to match their identity, but when they die, they will die as what they were created, male or female. If a scientist digs up their body and runs a chromosomal test, they would declare a male to be a male and a female to be a female, no matter how they identified themselves in life. To remove the biological aspect of a person's existence does not exhibit wisdom. It exhibits something else. It exhibits deception. Because if we deny the most basic aspect of our existence, we are deceiving ourselves. When we seek after God's wisdom, we seek both wisdom itself and the author of that wisdom. When we seek any other type of wisdom, we are seeking after Satan's wisdom. Satan's wisdom is one of deception and not truth. Now, before we finish today, I want to say that we as believers are to treat everyone with love and respect. In his gospel, John the Apostle writes what Jesus said. He said this, "By this all men will know that you are my disciples, if you have love for one another." See John 13:35. And in his first general letter, John writes, "If someone says I love God and hates his brother, he is a liar. For the one who does not love his brother whom he has seen cannot love God, who he has not seen." See 1 John 4, verse 20. We are to love everyone. We may not agree with them. We may not like what they do, but we are to show them the love that God showed us. We should not play God in their lives. We should declare with kindness what God says. We should act towards others as God acts towards us. We should know God's truth so that we can lead others to Christ. Other proverbs with today's subject are Proverbs chapter 1, verses 20 through 33, and Proverbs 8, 1 through 36.
Thank you for listening. We pray that today's devotion was meaningful to you. We would love to hear from you. You can use either Facebook or YouTube to like, subscribe, share, and tell others about us. If you would like to contact us, you can reach me at phineasjacobus@runningtohim.net.